Manchester United picked up a third straight Premier League win on Sunday afternoon, but their dramatic result against Aston Villa did not come without a possible worry. England regular Luke Shaw was withdrawn by Erik ten Hag as a precautionary measure at half-time. United have been hit harder than most when it comes to injuries this season. However, while selection problems have eased somewhat, they were still missing 5 players for the Villa match, and Shaw added to their woes after he was forced off to be replaced by Victor Lindelof. Relegation-threatened Luton Town are next up for Ten Hag's side on Sunday afternoon, 4:30 p.m., so there will be sufficient time for Shaw and others to recover. Here, we take a closer look at who's on the United treatment table with predicted return dates. Relegation-threatened Luton Town are next up for Ten Hag's side on Sunday afternoon, 4:30 p.m., so there will be sufficient time for Shaw and others to recover. Here, we take a closer look at who's on the United treatment table with predicted return dates. What Ten Hag has said. It's a setback, of course. You see his contribution to the team when he's playing. Apart from his technical skills, he also brings mentality into the team, but it's a big setback. He's disappointed, but he's a fighter. He will be back, and he will be back stronger. Ineos will inherit total control of football operations at Manchester United once the Premier League has ratified Sir Jim Ratcliffe's £1.3 billion deal for a 29% stake this month. And the 71-year-old tycoon has reportedly repeated his intention to be ruthless during an impending overhaul on and off the pitch. Significant change is on the horizon, be that in the dugout, amongst the playing squad, in the club's hierarchy, and at Old Trafford and United's Carrington training complex. Erik ten Hag has overseen a squad makeover in just 2 summers as Red Devils manager, and Ineos are expected to fund another busy period of spending ahead of the 2024-25 campaign. Multiple high-profile names are set to leave. Raphael Varane and Anthony Martial are out of contract in June, while Victor Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka are among those entering the final year of their current deals. Left back isn't expected to be a position United look to address, with Luke Shaw, one of Europe's best when fit, and Tyrell Malacia signed by Ten Hag in 2022 to act as his competition. Manchester United get boost in race to sign Casemiro replacement, and more transfer rumors. The latest transfer rumors from Old Trafford amid speculation over Amadou Onana and Frenkie de Jong. Share by Liam Wood. Bookmark. Manchester United midfielder Casemiro. Man United are reportedly on the lookout for a Casemiro replacement. Image. AMA Getty. Images. Manchester United have been handed a boost in their proposed bid to sign Amadou Onana, according to reports, as they continue to scour the market for a possible Casemiro replacement. United snapped up the Brazilian coming up 2 years ago from Spanish giants Real Madrid for $60 million plus add-ons. It came after the club failed in their chase for Frenkie de Jong as he opted to stay put at Barcelona instead. United have brought in 5 central midfielders, including Christian Eriksen on a free transfer and 2 loans, since Erik ten Hag left Ajax to touch down in the Premier League as their manager 2 summers ago. Reports from The Sun pinpoint continued interest from former Tottenham Hotspur striker Darren Bent has praised Alejandro Garnacho's attitude and self-belief that has enabled him to quickly settle into the Manchester United first team. Garnacho had his breakthrough season in the 2022-23 campaign, but it's this term that he has truly risen to the challenge. There is no disputing his standing in Erik ten Hag's plans. He is one of the first names on the team sheet when the Dutchman is picking his team. In recent games, the forward has played on the right wing, where he has been sensational. During United's most recent game against West Ham at Old Trafford, Garnacho grabbed a brace as the Red Devils ran out 3-0 winners. In total so far this season, he has plundered an impressive 7 goals and 2 assists. There are still many more games left for him to increase his tally. Bent spoke on TalkSport via Football 365 and hailed Garnacho, who has not seemed fazed by his more senior and experienced teammates like Marcus Rashford. The ex-striker said, "I will tell you what, Garnacho, the boy is on fire, isn't he? Keep doing the Ronaldo celebrations. The Messi boys will be out for him when he goes back to Argentina. A lot of players in that position, and I have seen it, where the player who is playing in front of them, like Rashford, is such a big, key presence that you are almost scared to go and grab that opportunity because you are thinking, how is the manager ever going to pick me over someone like Marcus Rashford? Garnacho has just gone. I don't really care. I am the main man. I want to play every single game. Bent added, fair play to him. I am a huge fan of his. Should Garnacho start against Aston Villa on Sunday, it will be his 20th consecutive start for the club, evidence of his growing prominence and importance in the team. Marcus Rashford, Scott McTominay, and Kobbie Mainoo, just three of the most recent names from Manchester United's academy who have made the step up to the first team in recent years and have already made their mark some way or another. And now, Omari Forson could be the next. Born in Hammersmith, West London, Forson might never have left the English capital. Or at least, not so early. And for good reason, too. It was at the training center of West Ham United, his first club, and Tottenham that the young Anglo-Guinean got his first taste of football. But in January 2019, at the age of 15, he decided to move to Manchester United. It was a decision that did not necessarily please everyone, particularly Arsenal, who saw the young talent slip through their fingers. To ensure that no club would stand in the way of their new player's development, the Red Devils directors decided to offer him a scholarship deal in 2020. A gifted youngster, Forson only needed a few months to make his mark under Neil Ryan, then coach of the United U18s. He made his debut on the 17th of August 2019 in a league match against Wolves, a 2-0 defeat. Now a starter, Forson continued to scrape together playing time throughout the season, making 12 appearances with his elders, a taste of things to come. While he continued his rise in the U18 team, 13 games, 5 goals, and 5 assists. The versatile attacker's 2020-21 season took on a new direction when he made his debut for the U23 team in May 2021. His first few minutes were remarkable, with him scoring 1 goal and providing 2 assists in 77 minutes in his first game against Derby County, a 6-2 win. Once again used alongside the same teammates a few days later, Forson seemed to be closing in on first-team football. What's more, in the summer, United offered him his first professional contract. The following campaign, Forson continued to alternate